Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we are going to be doing something really different. We're going to be playing some Mono White, but not the way you think. We're playing some Mono White Midrange, and we're going very, very big. And I think this is actually going to be very good against a bunch of stuff, and if you're one of those people that hates all the removal in the format, this is a deck that's actually going to hold up against that, and you're probably going to appreciate it. So hop right in while we take a look at Mono White Midrange and see how it does. Alright, as always, I want to say thanks to those of you that came along and have supported the channel with that join button. Much appreciated. And if you need to protect any of your cards, any of your comic books, anything else, anything collectible, check out ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn. They'll save you 5% and they'll give a kickback here to the channel. And also, I want to give a quick moment here to say, if you're watching this, I'm probably either walking around Vegas or in Vegas. So if you see me at Magic 30, come by, say hi. I'd love to say hello. Okay, so this deck list, as you can tell, is very small. There's a lot of 4 ofs, and we are going very, very big with this. This is a deck that's been floating around a little bit, and I wanted to take a look at it because I've heard some things, and I wanted to know how good this is, and I actually think it's better than we think. But we've got 2 Destroy Evil, and you're starting to see a lot of this card, partly to deal with things like Shieldred, but also to get rid of the Fable of Kiki-Jiki. You know, we're seeing a bunch of that card being played, being able to get rid of stuff in the Selesnya Enchantments list. So this is doing a lot of work these days. We have a couple of Fateful Absence, just an all-around removal card. 4 Guardian of Dominaria. Now, this is big for 2 reasons. One, it's just a hard creature to kill, which helps you in the aggro fights. But it also is good because it puts stuff into our graveyard. And sometimes it's going to be great with the way this deck is built. Then we have Rafine's Informant, also doing the same thing, putting stuff in the graveyard, getting larger. Spirited Companion, we know what this does. Borrowed Time, you've probably seen a lot of this. Just another removal card. Restoration of Eiganjo, this actually helps a lot too. And one of the things you're going to see with this list, it has a bunch of very expensive cards, but we do have, already you've seen, Rafine's Informant, Spirited Companion, now Restoration of Eiganjo, to see extra cards or lands to make sure we can hit those. But here's where it gets heavy after this, which, by the way, Restoration of Eiganjo also helps whenever you have stuff like Guardian Benalia, because then you can discard something like a Rafine's Informant or a Companion, and then just get that back into play, and then kind of start that whole cycle. But we have AO Dawn Sky for 4, which is very good. The other thing, too, I would say about AO, don't forget that you can play a second one, and the second one will die, and you get the effect. So if you're looking for a card or you want to put counters on things, that is a viable solution that you can go with. So you want to keep that in mind if you get stuck with them in hand. So this is actually, if there's a legendary creature you get stuck with, this one's actually pretty quality. We obviously have Invoke Despair, or Invoke Despair, wrong one. We have Invoke Justice. Been seeing so much Invoke Despair, I'm probably having nightmares about it, which is why I said it. But Invoke Justice, and this again is we're putting all these things in the graveyard, that gives a chance to get them back out. But sometimes you even just get something small and you can turn another creature large, and then that's enough to help you finish the game, right? 4+4+4 is nothing to turn your nose up at, especially after a sweeper or something of that nature. So yeah, super good. I'm going to take advantage of that. And then we also have 4 Sanctuary Warden. And it's, again, another way to get cards. You can make extra tokens. It's another good target for the Invoke Justice. It can block a bunch of flyers, which is also great. So yeah, this is really, really good as well. So lands, nothing really to write home about. 2 Eiganjo, 21 Plains, 2 Jetmir's Garden. You're probably wondering why the Jetmir's Garden, but they're really here just for cycling purposes. Because late in the game, after we've drawn a bunch of cards and we've played all our restorations and whatever, once you have like 8, 9, 10 mana, you don't really need any more. So drawing Jetmir's Garden at least gives you something you can cycle. Kind of the same thing on the Eiganjos. It sucks if you get them both early, but the truth is, you rarely do. And later, being able to use one as a removal card instead of having to play it as land is actually pretty good too. But yeah, that's the deck. So yeah, let's just go hop in. We'll play some games, and at the end of the video, we'll give an assessment and see if it's really as good as we think it is. Or worse. Alright, let's keep it. This actually ain't bad. I'm okay with this. Playing against Garlic SOS, or Garlic Sauce, maybe, is how you're supposed to pronounce that. Or Garlic's OS. It could be an operating system. I don't know. Either way, welcome to the game, Garlic SOS. Alright, let's go ahead and run this duder out there. It at least gets to do something. Y'all want to know something real about me? I have never successfully activated Enlist since it was created. Which was just this set, obviously. But yeah, not actually cast it. Or activated it properly. Every time I just look at it and I'm like, okay. And then I just let it go. What you got for us? A wedding announcement. Alright, well, we'll just destroy a wedding announcement soon. Because those are the kind of people we are. Alright, let's just go ahead and kill a wedding announcement. Hopefully they don't have another. Though they might try to get fancy and just drop a shield rid on us here. Wandering Emperor. Okay, that's fine. Like, not pleasant, but fine. Like, it does what it's supposed to do. Sure.
You're done.
Yep. Well, okay, there we go. And yes, I could have Fateful Absence that, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to give them a card or not here. They're already so far ahead. But we'll see. If they just have another exile effect for AO, that's going to suck. But I can't do nothing about that. Wait, they're going to +1? I was going to say, were they attacking there? I don't know what their plan is here, so I'm going to try to attack into the Wandering Emperor. Because I for real don't know. Alright, so they can grasp that and then we can just get it back? Okay, sure. Seems reasonable. We'll dig, see what we can find. Well, that's something. I mean... Not the best choice of things, but hey, it's what we got. Get AO, target me. Alright. See if this helps. And we got 2 attack steps and we just killed the opponent here, which is kind of nice. I mean, if they have another removal, obviously. We just got to find a way to deal with it. Oh, they had Destroy Evil. Okay, what do we find? Come on, something good. Well, I mean, hold on. Let me see my graveyard real quick. Because this could change my opinion. No, there's really nothing there. Ah, that sucks. Because I kind of want this, but I also kind of want this. All right, let's get that. Right now, it probably has more upside, so we're going to go with it. Mostly because I like the cards that are in my hand, too. Rafine. Okay, good news is we can kill Rafine, so that's less of a threat. So that eventually becoming a 4/4 is going to be annoying. Oh, wow. That's convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would need 7 this turn, so we can't do the combo of things we want. I guess if that's the case, we just need 5 mana, which we have. No, we need 6, actually. All right, I'm going to submit 0. Yeah. We don't have anything in our yard we really want to get anyway, so let's go ahead and just kill Rafine. Go ahead and play this. All right. Still didn't have anything useful in our yard here, so we're hoping on a lot. Oh, they had another Rafine go to their yard, though, so that's some good news. Oh, they had land and the ability to play it? How sicko. If they just draw it, they just draw it, y'all. Sometimes all you can do is try. Good news is we're not dead yet. I mean, we're gonna flip a creature. We get to play AO, so we'll see what happens. We'll just decline. Alright. This does leave mana up in case we can find another borrowed time or whatever, though we know one of them is already at the bottom of the library, so that's a little tough. We're going to have a little bit of a difficult time here. On the plus side, it feels like they're going to want to put the counters on Rafine, so they don't lose it to the AO, which means we should be able to block a 3/3 and produce a token, hopefully. But they are looking for a removal card here, obviously, to try to remove something, which is the right play. We just have to hope that when AO dies, we find the right thing. Unless it's exiled, and then we'll just cry ourselves to sleep, because what are we going to do? Now, the other option is we can't just block tokens, possibly, but they did get to look at 3 cards, which means there's a good chance they found what they're looking for here. Wow, that's a good hit to get to put both of those in the yard. Alright, so we're targeting the AO. Oh, gross. Really?
I'm home.
Man. Opponent, you don't have to do anything. You can wait until we block. Like, yeah, you didn't even have to go there. Alright, let's see what we find. Okay. Alright, that's not the worst set of things. Alright. Okay, we're still in this. Let's okay, how do we want to do this? We can, that thing has first strike. Okay. If we discard the Guardian, doesn't even matter. We're just going to chump block with the other 2 anyway here. It doesn't make sense to do anything else unless we just want to try to kill the 5/5, but I'm not that attached to it. So the plan here, I think, is we just get rid of the land. And then we're just going to block. Take 4, go to 5. Which is tough, a little bit scary, but is what it is. Oh, now business is about to pick up a little bit. Good old JR would say, King, business is about to pick up. Usually after you hear like the breaking glass or something. Thing is, can I get by getting rid of that? This goes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would also, well, this would be an 8 toughness, so we wouldn't even kill Rafine. So, question is, do I want to target Rafine here, kill, or at least put the Wandering Emperor down to 1, then try to play, get AO back? I feel like that's probably better, so let's do that. I mean, it's a little bit more complicated, but seems like the thing we should be doing. It's only the second Rafine, too, I think. Only one other one's in their yard. Yeah. Oh, no, that's the third one. Okay, cool. We'll target that, make a 1/1. So now we got more things to chump block with in the turn. Okay. They're going digging. Hopefully it's not a counter that's left. Okay, they're spending some mana to play that, so I feel a little bit better. Probably put a counter on it. Putting a counter on something you can attack with? I mean, we have to block, so I mean, either way. It doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, I was going to say, plan here is we're just going to double block this one. And we produce 2 1/1s, lose one of our 3/4s. But now we're in a much better spot here. This got real grindy real fast. Alright, here's hoping. Target, AO, get him into play for the third time. We're going to put counters on probably at least one here so we can attack this turn and not die. And the rest here, I think, is going to be the game plan. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we do this, just in case. This being a 5, that goes to a 6. If we make this a 7, we at least have a chance to block it. Alright, that's probably smarter. Alright. Try to kill that. No, they're going to let it die. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do they have something to get rid of AO? And pump their dude? Because we're only at 1. Good news is I can't play a second one of these because these are legendary. Alright, we stabilized. Great. That's what we were hoping for. Alright, well, must attack with this, because not attacking is not an option. I mean, they can jump block and play another Dinix, so it's not the end of the world for them. Man, this has been a wildly grindy game, but we managed to overcome a lot here. Destroy Evil, Infernal Grasp, Wandering Emperor, some counters, another Destroy Evil that got played. Wedding Announcement. Oh, wow. This is... Whew. Sometimes you just get lucky. It's still not over, though. Opponent's at 13. We're only at 5. I think I want to play this... Yeah, we're going to discard this. And we're going to end the turn. So now we have backup in case something goes awry. Didn't need it. Okay, we get to go first. Let's keep it. And we'll play an Informant, though I'm not sure we're going to get anything other than having a 2-1 out. But that's kind of okay. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of that. Don't want to give up these, because we don't know what we're playing against yet. Adversary, sure. You're a bit of a nuisance, but I don't think we're that worried about removing that yet. Well, dang. Now I regret not getting rid of one of my Destroy Evils. That is something I'd rather get rid of, though. Yep, no blocks. Well, changed my mind. We're going to go with this. No attacks. Another Trespasser. Man, this is going to make these Invoke Justices just garbage. Alright. I mean, I'm doing this because I can always just discard one, put one back into play. Oh, AO, you're nice. Though I was going to discard a Plains. Now I don't want to because we can just play the AO straight up. Damn. Okay. I guess I'm going to get rid of a Destroy Evil. Just because of the matchup we're playing. And then... Does us having a 3-power creature matter here? And if so, what would I even discard? I think we just go with this. Let me play this. Though I have to admit, there is something tempting about the idea of being able to like play another one of these and then Fateful Absence something, discard a card. Because there's a chance we don't even get much or get much opportunity to use the Invoke Justice here. We'll see though. And looks like this ain't so bad. Alright, so opponent stalled out a little bit here, which is good. They can attack with... I was going to say attack with their adversary. Sure. Ah, man, I was kind of hoping we were going to get to borrowed time on the werewolf. I guess we got to go with this. Man, it sucks. We're going to lose that AO that's in the yard and not get to reanimate it. Alright. Well, it is what it is. We can't do nothing about it. Take 6. That was very, very hurtful. I am sad about such things. Though we can still get back an informant here. So, you know what? Oh, actually, no. We need that land. I am going to... Wow. Get rid of... I'm going to discard this. Alright. I guess... I mean, it's supposed to be Invoke Justice, right? I'm assuming that's what we're supposed to get rid of at this point. Alright. I mean, just the odds of us getting to use it are pretty low, but I don't know. We kind of have things stalled up a little bit at this point. I'm going to remove a counter from here. Attack for 1. Feels more important for us to be able to keep as many counters on the Angel as we can. Liliana, boy, do I have some things to counter. Let me tell you. Or sacrifice. Not counter, obviously. Yeah, this little pud can go. Don't even want to sack a real thing that goes to the graveyard because I don't want to risk giving them another life. To, oh, though I wish I knew I had that in hand. Would have done that in a heartbeat. Okay, we're going to do this first. Nice. Not mad at that. Alright. Opponent gives up. Our play here was going to be to discard the Destroy Evil. Then, actually, because here's what I was thinking. If we use the Fateful Absence, we target either of these. We could take our pick. But if we kill this, then we could attack with all of this, sending the Angel into Liliana, sending this into the opponent, sending all of these into the opponent. Well, the other one, but you know what I'm saying. All these going to the opponent. They would probably kill off a 2-1. Then we get in for 3, 4, make a token, kill Liliana, and the opponent just has the werewolf left, and we have 2 blockers, and then I think we just turn things around after that. So they were in a pretty rough shape, even if things would have went right for them the rest of the way. All right, we're gonna keep it. I'm actually gonna get to use Guardian here, maybe, as we should. I mean, if they targeted, I would have discarded something. That's for sure. Because we definitely defined some lands here anyway. Because this is going to be worthless otherwise. Well, dang it. That's a whole lot of not fun. I guess not that it matters much. Hey, alright. That helps. Let's... I guess there's no need to attack here. We're better off defending against Athalia. The opponent could end up costing us multiple cards if they want to, but we don't care. Oh, now that's going to be a nuisance. That could be a real problem. Because I'm sure they're going to call Rafine's Informant, because that's the only relevant thing we can play here. Unless we draw a land. No, they called AO. Interesting. I'm not sure I would have done the same, but, you know, here we go. Huh. Interesting. Now, in this scenario, we probably do some combination of try to like double block on the Peacekeeper if they allow us. Not sure if they will. Probably won't. Ghoul Caller. Wow, what are they playing? I feel like there's a lot of decks here later in the season starting to pop up that I am not familiar with. Yep. This actually works out great. We're going to double block. I'm going to discard one Informant. And then we get to play AO cheaper next turn. And we can also discard a card. Oh, awesome. We have a spare land we don't need. And then we'll just get that back, drawing a card. Excellent. Then we'll play an AO. And we'll pass. So it's all starting to come together a little bit here. I mean, they could invoke Despair too, which looks like they probably are saying, oh, that's what this is about. Okay. That makes sense. We ran into one of those the other day, so I should have seen that coming. Yeah, I mean, we block it, obviously. They get to draw a card, but whatever. We do not care. Alright, let's find something to remove that guy, man. That would be nice. We failed, but you know. What you gonna do? I could try to enlist here. But I don't be able to enlist for +1. But I think it's still worth it, because they have to give up something relevant. No, they don't really. Because they just block with the 1/1 and get to draw a card. Nah, that sucks. Alright. Just the AO for now. Which makes me really sad, I'm not going to lie. That feels like a punk move, but hey, we got to do what we got to do. That is not that impressive, all things considered at the moment. Let's go ahead and try this. I don't know if they're ever going to have anything I want to kill with this. It's kind of part of the problem. I mean, I guess we let this go. I mean, since we have this anyway. Now, the thing is, we can also cast Invoke Justice and just put the counters on AO. Like, we get back a Rafine's Informant, and we just have a big AO. And that's also a real thing. Opponent is attacking with that. Okay. We will... Actually, hold on. They can pump 1, 2, 3 times. We only have to pump twice. Alright, I guess we won't do that. We'll at least do this. And force them to do something here. Actually, wait a minute. I'm just going to put this in front of it. I have to put 2 things in front of it, huh? Yeah, both of these can go. I don't care. I was just thinking with more mana open, I could then target it with Destroy Evil and actually get to do something productive. Which I don't get to do right now. Alright. They will get another card. They have 4 mana available. As long as it doesn't exile AO, we're mostly okay. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with that guy. Okay. Alright, I don't know how many turns we have here, but it's probably not a lot. I'm pretty certain it's not a lot. Oh, boy. If we let AO attack for 9, opponent goes down to 4. They have to kill this next turn. Not that they don't have potentially a way to do that, but the question becomes, is that enough? And if we feel that way, do we need to even make that a 4? Is the deal that maybe we put some counters on one of these and then attack with all 3? Which sounds smarter. Because if this is attacking, we really just need to get this for 7, assuming they'll gain 1 life somewhere along the way. Put them down to 6. Huh. Alright, let's... Oh, I gotta play the land first. And let's just get this back. Target ourselves. Put 2 counters here. Put 1 here. Put 1 here. Draw a card. Another Destroy Evil we don't really need. Not enlisting. We're just attacking, I think. Having extra blockers is probably still good here. Though if we enlist, we get to scry, and like, that's something, right? We're at 19. What's the most the opponent can do? Even if they get a adversary... You know what? F it. Whoa. Whoop. This. Alright. Hey, we actually got to enlist. Look at that. Oh my. Let's scry that to the bottom, but let's keep that other one. That's hot. Alright. Sounds good. We will go ahead and discard that. Alright, opponent's at 6. Like I said, we knew we were giving them cards, and that's a risk here, but that's just something we got to deal with. Yep, we're still blocking. Matter of fact, I might even block with Architect here. Yeah, that does nothing. Like, I mean, at least this just auto-sacks so they get a card. This, I'm doing it so I at least get an extra body, because they're only at 6. And right now, they only have 4 blockers, and we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers on the ground if we don't enlist. Actually, we already know what's on top, too, so we can also remove something. Sarah Paragon. Hey, we get to use a Destroy Evil. If you're going to do a thing, it's either Trespasser to gain life or draw a card with Companion, I imagine. Because I already have 6 lands. There's not much else. Yeah, I can say anything else doesn't matter. But with 1 mana, pretty sure we've got this now. Yep. We'll go ahead and do this. Yep. That'll do it. Oh, boy. Okay, let's keep it. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is going to suck. Yeah, mono red. Here comes the beats. Okay, that helps quite a bit, actually. Let's do this. Wow. I guess we just discard AO because we want to be able to play Informant to actually be able to do something here. I mean, I can't do anything about it, but we don't lose the creature at least. So, I mean, is what it is. Now, they still could have made us not block, so they didn't have to even waste stuff there. But they did, and we're thankful for such things. Alright, we could use... Oh, this is an interesting scenario, right? We can use this to kill a thing. Alright, let's pass. Depending on what they do, we have 2 options here. Maybe 3, technically. We'll see. Alright, so they would like to lightning strike that. We would like to keep this alive. So let's... Man... Okay. I'm going to get rid of Destroy Evil, and I'm going to hate it when a Raiju shows up, so we're going to have to use that, but it is what it is. Still not sure why they're doing that when they can just make us not block, but whatever. Yep. Kill that. They kept a hand with a lot of removal, though. And I think that's the issue here. Let's go with this. Probably not discarding anything at this point. Yeah, I didn't think so. Discard. Oh, I have to discard something, but it's going to be a plains. Though I will admit, maybe I'm supposed to hold on to an extra plains and just gamble on being able to get Invoke Justice to get the AO back, because that actually seems pretty powerful. Alright, let's kill that. Oh no! Alright, well, we gotta hope the deck bails us out. I should have held on to that land after all. Yep, another Defiler. And, okay, nothing else to go with the Defiler. That's good. Informant. You would like to kill that. Well, you know what? No matter what, we're going to discard this Angel, so that's fine. And now the opponent's hand's empty, so that doesn't suck. Yeah, this. No attacks. I get, well, that first strikes anyway. I was thinking I might double block, but that does nothing. Alright, what you got for us? I mean, we're just chump blocking here. Oh, Jaya. Wow. That's solid. Okay. Don't hate that. Looking for 2 cards. Choose one. Looks like they got a lightning strike as one of them. No, an adversary. And, okay. Those are both relevant. Sure. We're going to actually not block here, actually, if they attack. Yeah, no blocks. Oh, no. Alright, we got the land we wanted. Let's send both of these into here. Obviously, yeah, exactly. You blocked that one.
I fry twerps like you for breakfast.
Play the land. In the turn. Okay. Here's how we have to try to make it.
Well, I'm going home in another lifetime.
2 lands. Alright, that's what we want to see. That's unfortunate. We lose the dog. We take 5 here. Yeah, we're just letting that die now. Whatever. That's just cost of doing business. Right? Like, you play your other permanent, it dies. Like, we're cool with that. Here we will block, because we don't want to go too low. Because they can have hasty creatures next turn that would make everything suck. Oh, then of course we just found another land anyway. Now it's just, do I want... No, we don't want AO, we want Angel. Angel gets us cards, so let's do that. Get Angel. Target us. We will remove a +1. Alright. So we're stabilized at 10. We're going to block. I mean, you remove a shield, but whatever. Like, we don't really mind all that much. Gonna attack. We'll remove a +1. Wow. No help. No help at all. Alright. Well, that was unfortunate. Thought we were going to get crafty there, but the opponent still concedes because they don't have a way to come back. Alright. We'll keep it. I mean, double companion at least lets us try to do some stuff for a couple turns. And on borrowed time's kind of nice. That's good news. Means they don't really get to do anything on 2. Unless they're maybe playing the little Phyrexian dude. Nope, they aren't. Alright. Okay. So we got to 5. Just can we find a way to put something in the graveyard that's worth getting out? It becomes the new question. What's up with so many people playing that card lately? I feel like in the last 2 days, I've played like 5 people that are playing different combinations of things using that Morbid Opportunist. Alright, Wandering Emperor. Sure.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Wow. Wow. I don't think I've ever encountered anybody that wanted a creature so dead. That's... Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of a little bit impressed by that. Like, that was such a concern for the opponent. Like, they could have just made a 2/2 to block it. And then, like, the worst thing, I'm attacking with 1. I mean, I guess they don't know what deck we're playing, but, like, sure. Alright, we need them to spend, like, 2 more mana, or at least 1 more, so we can try to get this Invoke Despair through. That'd be our game plan here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Alright, well, we kind of know this first one isn't going to work if we were to do it. And we don't have anything in the yard to target anyway. So, I think we just pass here. A little unfortunate. But there's also a good thing here. Because they'll probably +1 the... No, they're not even going to spend that on the Trespasser. I mean, do we care to block the Trespasser? You know what? I'm going to go to 16. Mostly because I'm going to see if it encourages them to do something else other than -1 the... Oh. They're just going to make us discard? This actually is really good for us that we let it through. Not for the reasons we thought, but this is so much more interesting now. All right. And then we can just kill a creature? So yeah, we got the opponent to tap out. And yeah. Okay. That was highly unexpected. We will remove a shield. And no attacks. Now we're going to be a little cautious because I assume the opponent has another Wandering Emperor. And we may be in a situation where we have to do something goofy like kill our own Sanctuary Warden to get it in the yard so we could try to get it back out. Ah, but they had a soul transfer. Gosh dang it. Okay. So be it.
Show them how we greet
No blocks.
enemies.
Alright, let's just get rid of that. Hate giving them that when they're kind of stuck a little bit, but let's do this first, see what we're staring at. That's not bad.
Back to wandering.
I don't quite want to play Fiend's Informant here yet, just in case they have some type of like sweeper and then want to do stuff. Dang, needed that. Man, all the exile effects just make this rough sometimes. Alright. Okay, well, that's not awful. So we don't have to worry about that dude for a minute. Alright, I'm gonna gamble. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna hold this just in case Shieldred or something still shows up. Probably could have got rid of Invoke Justice, but it's not that big a deal here, honestly. Yeah, I assume there could be something like that, but what were we gonna do? Alright. Run an Angel out there. We will remove one. We'll get a card. We'll save that so we can just cycle it at this point. That's the whole purpose for them being in here. Have another soul transfer? Yep. Alright, let's just find some AOs now. That's the new plan. Do we want Informant? Informant is a bigger clock, but we just get to keep a card from this. Let's see. I may not even be putting all the counters on the Informant. Let's go 3 and 1. Draw something good? No, just that. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this. In this fight, I don't think we're gonna get to use that all that much anyway. Attack. Play this. See if we can just dig to something. I mean, probably another Path of Perils we're gonna be staring at, but yeah, it's whatever. Ugh, definitely didn't need that. Or who knows, maybe it's a farewell, and then they get their dudes back here. Oh, depopulate. Okay. That's actually not so bad. That actually makes it very much not so bad. We will, this time, just go with Companion, I think. Try to maximize our opportunities. Yeah. Why not? If they're just sitting on sweepers, they're sitting on sweepers. We got one more Invoke Justice. So we're just going to keep digging. We got 2 more Angels and 4 AOs. So let's see if we get there. Yep, don't hate it. That would have been great a while ago, actually. Alright, let's scrap this. Sure. You can have this guy, I guess. Not overly concerned about that. There's an AO, finally. Alright. Soren, sounds good. Makes a blocker.
You deal with this annoyance.
I was going to play a Bank Buster. Okay. There's definitely a Busta. Okay, now we're starting to get to where we can do some things. Opponent's got 3 cards left. How do we want to go about this? If we get back... I think I'm going to wait on the Invoke Justice, because we might be able to get back an AO, and that's way more value. Just putting an extra card in hand here. So if we want to discard it... Well, we will want to discard it to the Guardian. We're probably not even attacking with it, honestly. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. We're sending both of these into Soren. I can use this, but with the card count being what it is... I'd rather force a tougher attack on the opponent here. Yep. Sounds good. And we could still kill Soren here if we felt it was necessary, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, because we can always kill whatever they put in the way. Okay. Here we go. They would like to Path of Peril. We wouldn't gripe about that. That would work out nicely for us. All right. We will... actually, I'm going to cycle this first. Just out of curiosity. Okay. Well, it didn't matter. Resolve that. And we find We could just put counters on our dude. And that would make sure we kill Sorin. But you know what? F it. We've got Invoke Justice anyway. We can get 2 dudes. Alright. I'm game. Oh yeah. We will discard this. Our turn. All the extra cards. We will discard this. Since we have other things that also draw cards we can put into play. Excellent. We will send that at you. We'll send that at you. Just to make sure we kill off Sorin.
Excuse my sudden.
We will play this. Get back AO. Alright. What you got? Sadly, we may only save one of these, and we'll just play an Sanctuary Warden next turn. Alright, they're digging again. Probably looking for another Path of Peril. We've got quite a lot of damage here. Sure. Put 2 counters on everything. I mean, that's way more than 13 now. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta start killing some stuff here. Alright, didn't matter. You know, y'all, like, this is interesting because the deck on paper looks like it would be super slow and just not be able to do anything, but it was super resilient. We won some grindy games, we won some fairly quickly. We were able to hold out against some of the aggro decks. Like, really, the only deck we were weak to was probably the mono blue deck, and we kind of knew that was going to be a thing because unless you get your early 2 and 3 mana plays, it's actually going to be that way. So that wasn't that surprising overall. And if that's the only matchup you're really bad to, this actually isn't a bad deck to play. It's actually pretty good. I say you should give it a go if you're considering it. I'm actually kind of impressed with it, honestly. There's really, I would say a second deck that could be a problem could maybe be Selesnya Enchantments, because they exile a lot of things and they're not really killing stuff and putting things in your graveyard. But even that, you have a couple of Destroy Evils that could help out, and you do have just quality creatures that are hard for them to deal with. So I don't know. This is actually a pretty surprisingly good deck. I expected it to play much worse, but hey, I'm glad to be pleasantly surprised. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Avenging Angel. And the reason I bring this one up is because, one, it would have been a sweet card to play in exactly this type of deck, because it's an angel that just keeps coming back. It's a 3/3 for 5 with flying, which doesn't sound great, but every time it dies, you can just put it back on top of your library. So you kind of have this like infinite recurring creature, which is actually pretty cool. The thing about the card, though, is it's kind of underrepresented, I guess. You don't see a lot of it out in the world, and it still goes for over $7 in most places. So it's another case of a card being older, only has 1 print in Tempest, and I think that's buoying the price. So if it were to get reprinted, I think you would see the price tank quite a bit. But until then, enjoy your spoils. Now, if you enjoyed today's video and you like decks that are off the beaten path, be sure to check out this cool Naya tokens deck we played where every card produces tokens and still won. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.